August 4th, 2024. A day of intense upheaval in Bangladesh, August 4th, 2024, stands as an exceptionally critical and violent day in Bangladesh's recent history, marking a significant escalation of the student-led July Revolution or non-cooperation movement that ultimately led to the resignation of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Escalation of protests. The student movement, which began in early July with demands for reforms to the public sector job quota system, had by August shifted its primary objective to the immediate resignation of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. On August 4th, hundreds of thousands of protesters nationwide, particularly in Dhaka, took to the streets demanding her swift departure. This day marked the official commencement of the non-cooperation movement declared by the SD Students Against Discrimination platform, the deadliest day of the uprising. August 4th, 2024 was reported as the deadliest single day of the uprising up to that point. Widespread and severe clashes erupted between protesters, law enforcement, and supporters of the ruling Awami League, resulting in a substantial number of casualties. Reports indicated that at least 93 people died on this day alone, with over 1,000 sustaining injuries, many from bullet wounds. This grim toll pushed the total number of protest-related deaths since mid-July past 300. Widespread violence across the nation. The violence was not confined to the capital. It engulfed numerous parts of the country. Deadly confrontations occurred in at least 20 districts, including Sarajanj, Laxmipur, Narsingdi, Feni, Rangpur, Sylhet, Bogura, Pabna, Munshigan, Magura, Kisharegang, Kumila, Chattagram, Faripur, and Khulna. Protesters were subjected to beatings and shootings, while government offices and vehicles were set ablaze. A particularly tragic incident in Sirajanj saw a mob attack a police station, leading to the deaths of 13 police personnel. Dhaka transformed into a battleground. Dhaka witnessed intense clashes in key areas such as Farmgate, Don Monday, Mirpur 10, Uttara, Shahbag, and Gulistan. Protesters and ruling party supporters engaged in fierce confrontations, with reports of gunfire and the deployment of stun grenades. Vehicles were torched, and in some instances, the violence even spilled into hospital premises, exacerbating the chaos. Government's response and military stance. Initially, the government labeled the protesters as terrorists. Prime Minister Hasina reportedly insisted on using force to suppress the protests. However, military leaders cautioned her that such a move could precipitate a civil war. In a significant development, some former military officers openly joined the student movement, and a highly respected former army chief publicly demanded that the government withdraw troops and allow peaceful protests. The government also reacted by suspending 4G internet services and blocking social media platforms like Facebook and WhatsApp in an attempt to curb the spread of information and coordination among protesters. March to Dhaka declared. Amidst the escalating bloodshed, student leaders advanced their planned March to Dhaka program to August 5th. The objective was for protesters to converge on the capital, intensifying pressure on the government to resign, precursor to resignation. The events of August 4th, with their immense human cost and the military's noticeable reluctance to fire upon protesters, played a pivotal role in the unfolding political crisis. This dramatic day directly paved the way for Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's resignation and subsequent flight from the country, on August 5, 2024, leading to the formation of an interim government